Hey, what's up guys, I'm Praetorian and welcome back to Crusader Kings III as we are playing as Adam I, King of England. Alright, so let's go and get started in today's episode. Adam is getting a lot older, 53 years old right now. Let's go ahead and let it play. I don't think there's any wars that we want to do right now. Which one's this? Oh yes, I keep on looking at that. We're not going to do that war, guys. This result in us, I know we'll get 2 counties here, which would be incredibly helpful. Yeah, I guess it... Does she have any allies? This is going to be a big old war that I gotta... She's already currently at conflict here. So I don't know how that's going for her. She doesn't seem to have any allies. She does have a large army for, you know, considering... And all her lands are over here. Let's do it, guys. There's several forts for us to take here. This 2 forts, I don't know if this is going to be enough. It might result in us having to sell over there again, which should be a pain in the butt. But there's nobody else to declare war on right now because we do unfortunately have... I mean, I guess we could go over to Ireland now if we wanted to. Come over to this province here, but we don't have a claim there, so we'd have to get one. And I never did set up this guy to do a claim, did I? Let's see here. Do we have him? Okay, we have him doing a claim there. Okay, so that's for the next war. I probably should have did it over here since the Scottish treaty is going to be lasting for a while. 1142. Is when that expires. So yeah, I guess we'll go ahead and do the war here. We don't have anything else to do war-wise. Just trying to get... I'm trying to get the Empire decision while we still can. Which we can also hold a feast. That would be very good for us to do because we actually have a lot of stress. So let's go ahead and hold the feast. Do we have 50 stress? We have 58, so it's going to drop us down by quite a bit. So we'll hold the feast. And that'll be one thing we spend the money on that we have. And also said we build something. So we will, but first, let's take a look at the Empire thing and see how many more we need. We need 2 more titles, guys. Just 2 more. We've got the fame level. So yeah, we'd have to have the 2 more titles and then also get the kingdom. And so this would be 2 more titles, guys. That'd be what we needed to in order to do that decision. Also, this is all part of this duchy here, and we need 4 counties, so it also helps us towards usurping this duchy. Okay, so yeah, we'll do this war. That'll give us just enough titles. Let's make this happen, guys. So we're going to do the Holy War for the whole entire duchy, so that we can get it in one conflict, and we don't have any piety. Damn it. Never mind then. I thought we had piety. I must have spent it on something. Oh, yep, I spent it to get that money from the Pope. We ain't doing no Holy War there. Alright, so that's a bummer. If we can get it up again, then we'll do it, but yeah. Likely we'll have other claims at that point. Alright, so we'll have a little bit of a feast, and we'll just have to wait before we're able to declare war on anybody. So breaking horses. We haven't seen this feast event yet. Eating was well underway and drinking a little too far along when the Duchess Cecilia decided it was time for some horse riding. Her stables were locked up tight, but with the guidance from Earl Frunk, Cecilia soon led a group of eager riders inside. With absolutely no control over my animals, there was swearing, laughter, and broken bones as men and women fell from horses ambling around the hall. Other creatures in the stables did not get away much easier, and one goat nearly caved in under the weight of Mayor Geoffrey. All right, so we're gonna lose 75 prestige. We get the lively feast though. Everybody seems to have enjoyed it. This is for 10 years. And light cab and heavy cab are going to do plus 10% damage. Okay, nice. That's not bad at all. I'll pay 75 prestige for that. My guests are going home, and the feast has brought us closer. And we'll be able to look back and chuckle at the escapades of Cecilia and her drunken band of merrymakers for years to come. So we gained 150 prestige. We became a famous reveler. All right, awesome. That's going to increase our diplomacy and intrigue. Right now we're getting, where is this? +2 diplomacy, +1 intrigue. So this is going to get us +1 for both of those. An extra 1 here. So diplomacy is already incredibly high. Our intrigue is just so garbage. And plus we get that 20 opinion boost. All right, awesome. And he was not able to find any secrets. All right, well, let's be certain. There's always a chance that we can find a secret, you know, next time. We're still trying to do the scheming, trying to sway him, so there's always that option as well to try and improve opinion. Let's go and spend some of this money, guys. So we already checked here in London, and this is still building here. It's almost done, 6 months left. See if there's anywhere else. We're building there already. Building there. So yeah, it's either going to be one of these three or up here. I suppose we'll go up here since the control's almost done. And let's just try and get a little bit more money from this province. So we can build more stuff. And I guess we still have money. So there's no reason not to finish this building out. I should say finish this holding. And let's see what we want to get here. So I think we've been... Just looking at what we've been getting. We've been really focusing on taxes so far. Here. Mostly getting taxes. We did get the hound pens though. And that also gave us taxes. So really it's all about taxes for this province here. It's really what we've been attempting to get. So yeah, I feel like we'll go and get the farms and fields. This is just be our money. This is our money holding. So we'll like never be able to get rid of it. It'll just be worth so much money eventually. Although really, that's not a lot of money comparatively. It's about what we're earning from these other provinces with less buildings. Yeah. Okay. Just take a look at something here for the taxes. Okay, yeah. Just making about what we're making for some of our other provinces. Ooh. Oh, an attempt on my life? What? Oh, this guy. I forgot all about him. Can we assassinate him now? Yeah, we can. Alright, so we're going to do that. Well, let's first see what happens in this event. Scheme abandoned. The murder scheme on you has been abandoned, probably because he failed here. I throw away my covers the moment I feel something brush against my leg, but the swift movement only agitates the snake. Even in the dark room, I recognize the viper. How has it ended up in my bed? The snake's venom spread with a burning sensation through my body. But I called for my physician at once. It was a painful endeavor, but as the sun rose, the pain of the poison was finally letting go. This was undoubtedly the work of that two-faced knave, Aneko, excuse me. Alright, so we're going to be watchful for a while, 2 years. Make it very hard for anybody to plot against us, or more difficult, I should say. Of course, we hate the guy. Where's this guy at? Is he over here? Oh, that'd be one more reason to conquer. If only we get the piety. I almost want to go on a pilgrimage. It would make sense now. Before we were concentrated on other matters in our life, so it didn't make a whole lot of sense for us to go on a pilgrimage. But now it would. You know, we're in an older age here, and you know, it'd be a good time, I think, to go on a pilgrimage and get some piety, most importantly. So as far as other results, nothing here unexpected. But it did remind me about him. I had forgotten about this bastard. Alright, so we've already had people join that scheme, because why wouldn't they? We had another daughter. I was kind of hoping for a son, but because we already have 3 daughters. That's okay. We'll find a nice marriage for her. And also, if we had gotten a daughter, or excuse me, if we had gotten a son, then we'd be able to arrange the marriage there. Although, that probably wouldn't have worked out well, because he would have been too old, or she would have been too old to have any kids by that point. Alright, so we need to find a name for her. So, just looking at what we've named our daughters so far. Let's see what we want to do. Could name after our own mother. After another ancestor as well. The option. Bertha. See if there's anybody else here. Sabella. Yeah, we'll name her that. May you grow to be strong and wise, my daughter. Okay. So we've got a new daughter. And also, we can now appoint a guardian for our son. He's now 6 years old. So let's figure out what we want him to do. Probably not learning education. It kind of sucks because when they have the curious, then they're best at these 2 here. And I don't really want them to do either of those because we've already done both of them. Yeah, I mean, we've already done both these routes. Now, you know, we could do any lifestyle, regardless of what we pick here. But it's just so much slower. Like, you get perks so slower compared to, you know, doing it in the one that you have the education in. And so I know that he won't do quite as well, but this is not guaranteeing anything, just because they have the right trait. It doesn't guarantee anything. The only thing you don't want to do is do the one where you're going to struggle with, because then that makes it very likely that you're going to have a low education. But yeah, I think he would do fine in stewardship. And it's something that we've always kind of struggled in, so maybe we would want our son to be better at it. I've really been wanting to do a steward or intrigue, because those are the 2 that we haven't done yet in this playthrough. So you know what, let's do a steward, guys. Yeah, I think that'd be a good change of pace here. Okay, and plus our wife is also doing the diplomacy education, so she'll already be good at that. Our future wife, I say. Of course, they got a 10-year-old child here and a 6-year-old, and they're not married yet, obviously. So yeah, we need to find out who's going to educate him. So let's go ahead and see if we have anybody in our court. Probably not. We might give him to, well, it looks like our daughter is pretty decent. Of course, she's gonna leave the court. But yeah, she's a decent choice. How long until she'll probably immediately leave the court, right? Oh, okay. Because it's a matrilineal marriage, he came to our court. Got it. So he's a knight now. So they'll stay here until his mom dies, and his mom's 30-something years old, so he's not dying anytime soon. So yeah, we could have Princess Ailey do it. She's okay. She's not the best pick, but overall not too bad. Let's take a look at other potential options here among our vassals. See if we have any like vassals that are very, very good stewards that we might want to give our son to. It's always risky too, though. We got Cecilia here. She loves us and is terrified of us as well. She has good stewardship, but not that much better. Now, the Duke here, he actually has... Which Duke is this? Huh. He must have won this war here. Yeah, because if you guys remember, we gave this title to a giant. I think it was this giant. I think he was the Duke here. It looks like he lost that title, and this guy took it back. So he's again the Duke here, and now that does result in he being our vassal again, and so he does have some of those opinion hits from us declaring war on him. But yeah, look at that high learning, man. He's got a very good learning, a very good stewardship. He'd actually make a good fit, and it'd be a good way to mend our disagreements with him. Give him our son and heir. Quite risky too. So that'd be an option. Just looking for other possible good stewards here. The Duchess Cecilia is also pretty good, and she is a member of our dynasty. She's our niece. So she'd be a good fit too. I don't think we should do it. Our stewardship is not great, though we would actually make a better fit. Yeah, we'd actually make a better fit than our daughter would in a way. Yeah, I mean, we'd be just as good at it, I mean. So if we're not going to do like a really high stewardship, like say the Duchess here, then I think the best option would be to keep our son for ourselves. That does result in us getting to pick his traits too, so there's always that. And seeing if we want to get involved in that. Yeah, I mean, he was never, that's the way we look at it. Adam, his father was never there for him. So we're going to educate. He wants to play a big role in the education of his son, since his father didn't care about him. So we'll educate him, and we'll see what kind of trait events we get. Looking for some traits that are a little bit different. See, when you come to the role play and picking the traits for your kids, it's always difficult to play it just right. And yeah, we'll attend this. Because, you want to pick traits that you think your character might want in his kid, but at the same time you don't want traits that are, that fit exactly in line with your own traits, because then you just play the same character over and over again, as I discussed before. But in addition to that, you also have the fact that you should be considering, do you want to play as a very different character? Then you should be considering, traits that you've never had before. So maybe that's one thing we'll consider as well. Again, it's for the role play, even if it's not role playing, because if you're picking traits based on ones you haven't had before, that's obviously not part of the role play. But so that we can role play as a different type of character than what we've done in the past, I feel like in this sense maybe we should kind of change up the way that we do this based on those traits. Maybe try and get traits that we haven't had, or at least haven't had in a little while. All right, so we've improved his opinion with us, and it's interesting that us holding the feast improved. He must have attended the feast. Yeah, I'm assuming that he attended the feast. I don't know what our relationship with this character is, because he tried to ally with us once, and I assumed it was because he has the diplomacy. Yeah, he can do the alliances, because he's that diplomat, without having to have a royal marriage together. So because he doesn't have to have the marriage, that's why he sent the alliance out. But it seems like we're somehow tied to him in another way, because we invited him to the feast. I guess because we were swaying him. Maybe that's why. That would make sense, that we'd invite him to our feast. Okay, so he has very good opinion with us. We shouldn't have to sway him again, and I'm hoping that he'll accept this marriage for, well, it's relevant. Never mind. They already did another marriage. Oh, what a shame. What a shame. Could kill the character, of course. I think that might be a bit much for Adam, though. That's killing some character that he doesn't even know or have anything to do. It doesn't really benefit much. I mean, that's a little bit of a stretch. Could instead do it with her. And see, I mean, it looks like it's enough, but that's with her. All right, so yeah, that's a bummer. She did end up getting married to somebody else. So yeah, this didn't work out. Such a shame. So with that in mind, we can go ahead and give out this title. We're not even earning anything from it any dang way. So yeah, we'll just go ahead and grant it out. I don't know if that's probably the best one to grant out. It's probably a little bit more profitable than this one is, of course. But yeah, I think we'll just get rid of this one. So we just have to find somebody to grant it to. We could also give it back to her, although I don't want to reward her for her rebellion. So we'll give it out. We'll give it out to somebody else, guys. Just a shame, a real shame. We'll try and find somebody who served us well as a knight, perhaps. Although I think all of our knights are dead. Yeah, we've had pretty bad luck when it comes to the knights overall. All right, so I'm not seeing anybody here. Let's go and sort this by opinion. And you know what? I don't think we're going to give it to any landed characters. We'll take a look and see if there's anybody landed around here. Some people have been wanting me to give titles out to landed characters a little bit more often because it's more realistic. You typically rewarded characters who served you well. So yeah, we could give it to him. He's nearby here, but yeah, he's in the other count. The other duchy, so I don't want to do it that way. That'll cause war between them two, more than likely. Oh, she actually has lands over here, too. Okay, I didn't realize that. Yeah, apparently she's got a good chunk of lands here with her naked husband. So, let's see if there's anybody else here in her lands overall. She might directly hold... Yeah, she directly holds all her counties here. Okay, so it doesn't really matter in this case. So let's just go ahead and get adults here. Maximum age 45. And yeah, I don't see any people in this the area that we want to give the title to, so we'll just do not a ruler and try and find a character here that makes sense and isn't already going to be getting titles of his own. So we'll go ahead and do this character, Thomas Butler. He's a physician, so he has, well, his learning isn't great, but he has pretty good stewardship. Yeah, we'll grant it to him. He doesn't have any family either, so don't have to worry about him inheriting any additional titles. Yeah, we'll just get rid of that so that our money isn't taking that hit. And Earl Sebastian. So we could increase his feudal levies. Let me take a look at the character here. I'm trying to click on him. Let's take a look and see what his current feudal contract is and see if that's exactly the way we want to do this. I'd prefer to get the levies from him, honestly, over the money. I like taking the levies from them. Yeah, let's just do this one here and get the weak hook on him. And then that way we can just change it ourselves. And we'll get, it's not paused. Yeah, we'll get the more feudal levies from him using that hook. Excellent. Alright, and looks like he was not able to uncover any secrets there. Okay, it doesn't matter anymore anyways. So let's go ahead and switch tasks to disrupt schemes. I never did take a look at how that murder chance is going. A lot of people joining it though. So let's take a look at it and see what the chances are here. Pretty good. So what we could do is switch over to support schemes, and that should make it even better. Yeah, 90 and 95%. And we haven't even invited anybody here, which I really, really want this guy dead. So I feel like this is like our life accomplishment here. We've been trying to do this for so long. So yeah, we'll just take a look. I'm looking for somebody cheap. I wish it showed you here how much money they would cost. She's really cheap. 50 gold. How much is she getting us? Because we don't need much. Yeah, this will be fine. I'm just trying to make sure, like, for sure that it succeeds. And it'll be 7 months away to get that completed. Alright, so yeah, 50 gold is nothing for that. As their king, my vassals owe me their allegiance. My word is law, but how much is obedience without devotion worth? In times of crisis, slow response or half-hearted effort can lead to disaster. Can I afford such a risk? Ooh, what is this about? Yeah, because this has to do with the King of Scotland here. Alright, well, let's see what this is about. Or what our choices are, I should say. So I can say, I will win their own waiver and loyalty. You know, we might have seen this event too. I'm at the point now where I don't know what we've seen and what we haven't. You know, I get confused between all the different campaigns. If we do this one, then we get the generous liege, which is going to reduce their taxes and increase their income. I'm pretty sure we did get this one. Fear is a far more effective tool, and then we gain dread, and then we hurt her. Yeah, I know that we got this one. Or we can do this. I have more important men to impress. I think that's what we did last time, and I think the option was for Scotland. Or excuse me, was for France rather than Scotland. And I think that's the most fitting for our character. Yeah, I feel like that's the most fitting. That he's trying to like impress, you know, because a guy who's both gregarious and cares about his prestige, I feel like is a guy who would be more worried about impressing lords, other kings, I should say, over his vassals, who's already impressed, already like him quite a bit. So yeah, we're going to build the manor house up next. Just further increasing our money. Alright, looking good. Yeah, well, you can definitely see how we're improving the money in all of our areas here. Still trying to get the control up here. It's almost there. Yeah, we're almost there. Took a lot longer than I expected with our marshal, who's really not too shabby. Our marshal's pretty good. But again, though, Earl Sebastian would make a better spy master. We got another war here, guys. We'll take a look at this in a second. I'm just seeing if anybody could serve as marshal. Nope, he's the only one. That seems to be the issue. Marshals. Alright, so again, Verona is trying to pull us into this conflict. It's a holy war, and it's for a county. I don't actually know where that county is. It's got to be somewhere up along here, right? You'd think? Maybe not. I don't know where that is. Satif. Oh, he's over here. Okay, that's probably why I don't know where it is, because it's in Africa, North Africa. All right, so it's over this county here. I didn't even know that Verona was conquering into North Africa. That's interesting. You got Italians over here in North Africa. This is a defensive war. I feel like he can win it on his own. Yeah. I know that we keep rejecting his call to wars. He's not going to be happy about this, but yeah, I don't think we're going to do these. Watch him like refuse to do that marriage. But it's just too far away, man. Like our closest realm is here. We'd have to move all those troops way over there. And we did get the control up over here. Excellent. Very, very nice. Okay, so what I want to do is now improve the commanders and knights. I feel like our knights are so cruddy, and we can't get any more until 1143, so 3 more years. So yeah, we could go on a pilgrimage here at the end of our life here. Pilgrimage can be risky. Sometimes you die in pilgrimages. It happens. You can get to a lot of other good events too, though. But yeah, this would be one way to get our piety up. Yeah, I think we might go ahead and do this. Now, we don't have enough gold. Is that what it's saying here? No, we have enough gold. Okay, but we wouldn't have enough gold for one of the more expensive ones. So let's save up our money for a little while. Maybe when we're like 55 years old or something like that, we'll go. How's our health looking? Yeah, we're feeling fine. Got some good modifiers there. Improving it. So we did fabricate that claim as well. That's going to cost a little bit of gold, of course. Haven't we declared war yet? I don't actually know when that peace treaty ends. We'll take a look here. 1142. So next year, we'll be able to do a war against Scotland to increase our realm. Remember, we need 2 more damn counties, guys. 2 more counties. Let's see if there's any other wars we could potentially be doing. Yeah, just the one against the Petty Queen here, which again, we don't have the piety to do that, which really it shouldn't say that that's an option if we don't have the piety. Like, we can't even do the county one. I'm just not sure why they even tell me that. It's just not that useful. So just looking to see the powerful vassals here, if they're any good at, yeah, just not any good at the stuff we need them to be good at. Okay. So uninvited. What am I getting? Oh, okay. This is the event to kill him. Oh, I really hope this works out, man. We've been trying for so long to kill this guy. I don't even know how many years it's been. It's been a long time. 20-something years? Longer, perhaps? I guess we could look at when Mary died. Yeah, she died in 1118. When did our wife die? She died in 1118 as well. So 1118 was when this was all going down. So that was 23 years ago. That's how long it's been since we've been trying to get this revenge here. One of my agents has acquired a deadly spider and arranged for a servant to hide it in Nico's bed before dark. So he attacked us with a snake. We're going to attack him with a spider. All they need is my go-ahead and he will be as good as dead the moment the spider strikes. 95% chance of success. Hope this works. And Nico is dead by the lethal bite of a deadly spider. The spider struck not long after he retired to his chambers, and although guards were called, no one could do a thing to save him. Thankfully, spiders do not talk, so the attack cannot be traced back to me. My little friend has done its work well. So we actually lose stress because we outlived our rival. Nice. Finally took this guy out. It took long enough to get our revenge, but we have it. So things are working out well for Adam in his old age. You know, he's got a bunch of kids. Him and his wife are still happily married. Everything's begun well with their relationship. He killed his rival. And I forgot to cancel this. So he loves us quite a bit now. I wonder if... yeah, I mean, we could probably get a marriage now with his other daughter. But yeah, there's no reason to. That plan went out the window, guys. So instead, we'll just try and... I mean, we just don't have... Oh, we do have some faction members. We got Duke Aaron. I'm surprised that he is working against us here. And of course, not surprised at all with this guy. He's going to improve his relations. Just make that all go away. Just forget about those wars. It's nothing, man. So yeah, we're going to save up a bit of money because some of those can be kind of expensive. Yeah, so we'll go this year, though. Birthday was in March, so we just turned 55. Getting personal. So we've seen this event. This is, of course, trying to determine which one he would like to talk about. Well, he focuses a lot on learning, so a good book would likely be what he enjoys. Yeah, we'll do that one. I believe nothing entices him like a good book. We'll see if that's... Oh, I guess he did not like it. All right, so we lose some progress on that. What a bummer. All right, well, still 95% chance of success here. But yeah, he didn't enjoy my suggestion to talk about a book. What happened over here? We got a new cadet branch of our family. Oh, yes, that's right. So the... Oh, let's keep this pause for a second. So, of course, you have the Duke of Tuscany and Ancona. So he's just got a few titles here. Not much. He is in the Holy Roman Empire. And... Oh, okay, he's the heir to those two, excuse me. Right now, he has this duchy, and then he's the heir to 2 more duchies. Got it, that's right. We looked at all this before. So yeah, he created his own separate dynasty, not surprising at all. Or, excuse me, his own separate house. Again, not surprised about that. You'd expect him to do so. Okay, so yeah, our dynasty is in Italy and has some lands there. Excellent. So that is increasing our renown overall. We're at 4.3. We're getting it up there. It's still not great. We need more kingdoms, more dynasty members with our kingdom. Just more dynasty members, period, would also be helpful. But of course, the main thing is they need more titles, so we can get that renown up. We can actually spend the renown if we want to. Let's take a look. Now we can only get the 1,000 one, but yeah, we could take a look and see if any of these starting legacies make sense. Now, we're not that far from getting the 2,000, and I guess maybe we shouldn't switch over to something else until we have a new character. I suppose that makes sense. So we could do the renowned name, increasing our monthly prestige. Yeah, I suppose that's what we'll do. We'll just wait till we get to 2,000 if we're still alive at that point. I'd have to do the math to see if that's likely. Doesn't seem like we'd be alive. Yeah, I don't think we'd be alive to get that. So we'll just wait. We'll just sit on it. It's fine. We don't need to spend it right away. You know, maybe his son Adam will be the one to spend it. So we got the homesteads here. All right, so we could build something else. That's right. We're saving money though. I think that's good enough, guys. Yeah, we're in November here. Let's do this. Let's go on a pilgrimage, and let's Let's see what kind of choices we have here. It's time for me to set out on my journey to one of the holy places, but which one? So we can pick which one we want to go to. Jerusalem is very expensive, 787, and it's an exceptionally long pilgrimage, but of course we'd get more piety if we were to complete that. I mean, just look at how ridiculous it is. We've been playing this character for a long time, man, and our piety is still only unfaithful. It just shows how bad our piety has been as Adam. But again, he's not the most pious character. But yeah, we could do that one. It'd be more money than we have, so it would go in the negative. Then we have the going to the pilgrimage in Italy here, and that would be 562. It's a very long journey. Or we could just do the long one, which would be in Cologne in Germany. So that'd be an option. We could look at other places. But you know what? Let's go to Italy. We got family in Italy. Maybe we'll stop by and visit our Dynasty members there. I don't remember what that guy's name is. Or how he's related to us at this point. Nephew, maybe? Yeah, maybe a nephew. I know we just looked at him. So we'll see. Yeah, it doesn't say how he's related to us. I don't remember. Is it his grandparent? Yeah, it's his grandparent. Okay, I see. So he's distantly related. So let's go ahead and do the Italian journey. We'll go maybe visit the Pope. And we are, of course, in debt. That was more money than we had, but that's okay. As I prepare for my journey, I know that I will travel safely under the protection of God. My destination lies far from home, but in service to heaven, even my own realm must wait. We did get a diplomacy perk. Excellent. So we got that one kind of quick. I know we had that one event. I think that granted us some. So yeah, let's go and go with the heart of my family. Get more opinion with family members. I suppose it's helpful. I don't know who all that would apply to though. Oh, we got lost. I could have sworn that this was supposed to be the path onwards. None of my companions or I have managed to find our way back to the pilgrimage route. Are we even looking at the right stars at night? It feels as if we've been wasting weeks. Oh, that's great. So we're wandering around lost. We can say we must find a guide no matter the cost, or I swear it's just a little further in the direction, and then we'll get the get lost and we'll lose. We'll take a penalty there. Adam's really just not the person to just, again, this patient, gregarious, temperate character. He's just, yeah, he'd go find a guide. He knows what he doesn't know. So yeah, we're further in the negative. Probably should have saved up more money. Luckily we're not at war. Somebody else is though. Yeah, a little bit of a conflict going on here. Looks like the Duchess is facing a rebellion against her tyranny. Okay. Alright, so she is facing quite a few, but she might still end up winning this conflict overall. Maybe not. They have more numbers than she does. We'll have to see. Let's see what happens there. The end is nigh. As my army passes through a small town, I notice a throng of people filling the market square. At the center, a man stands on an overturned fish cart, shouting wildly to all who will listen. The day of judgment is nigh. Repent, repent, say, or shall be damned for all eternity. The worried-looking townsfolk nervously whisper to each other, fearful of the doomsayer's words. So we say, I'm sure glad this pilgrimage comes with an indulgence and we lose some stress, or this man is not a priest, cast him down. Is he not a priest? Oh yeah, he's just a wandering guy. I don't think our traits really have anything here to say we'd do any of these. So just go off the most beneficial, I suppose. We don't really need to lose stress. We'll go with that one. The whole purpose of this is to get piety, of course. So yeah, we'll go with that one. And yeah, I would really like to declare war on her. But didn't we need quite a bit? I want to say we did. Let's just take a look. Oh yeah, we're in debt, of course. So we can't declare war. Pilgrimage. All roads lead to Rome. Pilgrims flock to Rome from all over the Christian world. Some follow the Via Francigena? Yeah, we'll say that. Others take less known well paths. In the end, we all converge here at St. Peter's Basilica, where the great man himself was put to rest. Standing here with the other pilgrims, I sense a feeling of solemn unity and fellowship shared amongst the gathered, all having overcome various trials and tribulations along their journey. So we finished it. Not that many events. Yeah, typically pilgrimage has, I don't know, maybe one or two more events. Did gain a ton of piety. We gained the pilgrim trait, which is going to get us more monthly piety, and also boost our opinion with anybody of the same faith. And then we get the determined pilgrim. Monthly piety per night is going to increase as well. Okay, so should get much more overall piety. We're looking at 2.5 per month. Let's see how much that impacts it. 3.6, so good amount. And we've also increased our devotion, so we are now a devoted servant. Get another plus 10 opinion. So yeah, he should like us quite a bit more. Awesome. And we should be able to declare war as soon as we get out of debt. So we could do that conflict. We also have the ability to do the conflict here as well against Scotland. We've improved his opinion. He's now at plus 92. Not bad. So who's the other faction member? I don't know that that'll stop him being in the faction. Let's go and sway him. He's not looking too good. Looks like he got in a fight. Looks like he lost that fight too. Pilgrimage to the return. My journey has been a long one, but I finally come home again. While much remains the same, something has changed at how the priests and bishops treat me. I have undergone the journey of a holy man, and they insist it has changed something about me, whether I can see it myself or not. It really doesn't seem like it changed Adam much. Oh, never mind. What is the chances that that would fire right as I said that? Apparently, Italian food is delicious. We all know that. Everybody knows Italian food is delicious. Because we got obese. You would think that walk. Did we not walk it? Maybe not. Yeah, we probably rode a horse. Okay, I guess we really enjoyed our time, didn't we? That's a severe penalty to our health. Adam might not live much longer. We'll just have to see. How old is Adam 2? Adam is 8. So pretty far off here, guys. Okay, so we got to get out of debt before we can declare war. So we'll have to deal with that. And see if there's anything else that we need to be aware of. We have 2 possible wars, of course, because we have that Scotland one that we can do. Commander promoted. My Marshal, Earl Sebastian, has been showing off a promising new recruit. He may not be of noble stock as you, my liege, but on my name I swear that, we've read this before. So we just need knights. So we'll take them. It's a free knight, you don't have to pay for. We always like having more people in our court because we're gregarious and we love peoples. Alright, so, I didn't even see where we built that. I think we might have built it here. I think it was wooden barracks. Yeah, I think we built it here. And it had to have been somewhere. Yeah, I think it was this one. I think it did say Essex. I might be wrong. Yeah, but I think it had to be somewhere in here, because I think this is the only place we're currently building. No, we're building here as well. Okay. Don't have any money, so we won't be building anything else right now. Yeah, we're too broke to get the next level. And if we do get any money, we need to save it up so we can do a war here. And yeah, she's like conquering territory and stuff. If she takes more territory in this... no, I don't think that's the right title. Let me see here. Because we're doing it over this duchy here. So if she took titles here, it wouldn't help us. She'd need to take it over in this one. Yeah, she would. What is the war for? So this is clearly not involving her, because she's not even in a conflict. Okay, I just saw the similar looking color, so I assumed. We did finish up the crop fields. Let's get a little bit more money, guys. Maybe another month worth of money here, and then we'll declare war on her. Okay, so we could attempt to take the entire county. It would be 600 prestige. It doesn't look like we have high enough. Yeah, our devotion's way too low for all that. But we could do the duchy war. With that 160 piety that we definitely have. Alright, that's what we're going to do. Let's declare war to get that duchy. And this will be all we need to be able to make an empire. Of course, we still have to create those 2 kingdoms. We can also dedicate ourselves to losing weight. And I feel like as a temperate character, we would. Everything in moderation. It was just a vacation that got us fat. Everybody's had that happen before, man. And now this can actually impact your health more. It increases your stress gain. Okay, I thought there was a little bit of a health penalty. There might be some events that result in health penalties, because I could have swore that it does impact the health in some fashion. Let's go ahead and raise our armies up. Do we need them all? Yeah, it'll be quicker if we do. And plus, we might have to sell across. Yeah. I hope not. I hope this can be a nice, easy, and smooth conflict. But I wouldn't be surprised. Oh, and we died. Alright, so That's how things go, man. We are now playing as King Adam II. How sad. We had a good time with King Adam I. Several other people mentioned how they were starting to really like King Adam. I think it's fitting that he got to do his pilgrimage before he died. I think it's very fitting. So King Adam I of England has found peace in Christ's embrace at 56 years of age. He died of heart failure. An inveterate, I've never even seen that word before, an inveterate diplomat. There was no argument he could not peacefully resolve. King Adam ascends to the throne, merely 8 years old. He will need to rely on the council during his first years of rule. Yeah, we're going to have a lot of problems with that, because we got a child here. So, good fame level, devotion not very high though. He had 1 finisher perk. He almost finished the other one. 23 total conflicts, 14 offensive, 9 defensive. Not all of those were under us, of course. No titles were lost on succession because he didn't have any other sons. And then our lineage here, just kind of show this. So I don't know if we've looked at it in a while. Remember, we played as William, and then the one-armed Richard, and then Adam. So this is our 4th character here that we played as. Okay, so looking at Adam, he's just got the basics here. Established and dutiful. But no benefits from these. He's a child, so not surprising. This is his first war, of course. And he probably doesn't have any traits. So Duke William now becomes the dynasty head, temporarily at least. Alright, so that'll change eventually. And the Archbishop does not endorse us. Overall, this is going to be hard, guys. Playing as a child here and not really able to do a lot of things. Primary heir is not of your dynasty. Oh, who is that? Oh, our wife, or excuse me, our mom. No, this is our sister. Wait a minute. Hold up. I'm not understanding. How is she not of our dynasty? She is of our dynasty. Is the English... I'm not entirely sure. Maybe the English crown can't have... Okay, looks like our mom is the one who would succeed to this title. So we lose that title, but eventually we'd get it back. But, of course, we're not going to die. So, yeah. That's the goal anyways. I'm not entirely sure why she's getting it over the sisters, but we will not get married for several more years. We're only 8 years old, so it's going to be a long time before we come of age. We've got about 8 more years to go. So it's going to be a little while. And remember, we're incredibly limited on what we can do. What we can do is get the knights, but we don't have the money for them yet. Let's just focus on this conflict, one thing at a time, guys. Yeah, we died right when we started this war. And there's going to be factions that are being created against us, guys. That's to be expected. There's, we're going to have some problems here as a boy. As far as our troop numbers, they're not bad. 10,000 is not too bad. But we are looking at, looks like, yeah, rebellions across the board here from many of our, problematic vassals. So let's go ahead and see how we want to do this. Oh man, it's been a while since I played as a boy, as a child. I don't know if we can sway characters or anything like that. Let's just take a look. I don't remember if you could do anything. I think you're pretty limited on what you could do. Yeah, we can't sway characters. I don't think there's much of anything to do except for sending gifts off until we come of age. So it's very difficult when you take over as a child, as it should be, I feel. I think it should be very difficult. If it wasn't, it wouldn't feel very accurate, because typically that was very much the case. This is the time that vassals rebel on you and try and increase their own authority and power and lands. So I was going to get this set up, guys, but yeah, I do expect that this is going to be a little bit more problematic than our previous 2 successions, just because, again, we're dealing with a boy here. We do have less troops here as well. And man, these levies are tiny. It's taking forever to get these this all separated. Yeah, we got a lot of small levies here. All right, so we're just going to get some of these ones that aren't full. Looks like we finally lost those special troopers, by the way. I think the last one died. Because remember, they weren't being replaced. Oh, maybe not. Here we go. Still got 24 troops left. Alright, so that's probably good. let's try and get this done quickly because I think we're going to face some rebellions very, very soon, guys. So let's go ahead and I guess we'll sort out the rest of this army first. And we will do... Is this guy, who's this guy? Where's he leading? He's in an activity already. Alright, so what we'll do is just appoint this guy here. And then split these. And yeah, that'll work. Alright, excellent. So let's go and see where we want to assign each of these. They're both level 2, so it's pretty much irrelevant which one we assign to where. So we'll just have this guy go here, since it's a less important army. And then have, oops, this guy go over to here. And let's see where we want this guy to sit. Doesn't look like we can get supplied anywhere except for where we're already going to be sieging. So we'll just go ahead and sit right here. Nope. We'll have to sit across the river, unfortunately. Alright, that's a bummer. I assume that they're going to come attack us, that they'll bring troops over here. See if they have anybody here to stop us. Knight became Blade Master. Alright, excellent. And so just improving our knights, which is always good. We got somebody else who has some claims that we could make use of. And we became the new dynasty head. Okay. I was thinking they got took from us because we were, you know, a boy. But apparently not. Can negotiate an alliance with our mother. I think that would probably be wise. We need somebody to help us out. We're likely going to see some conflicts, guys. You can call dynasty member into the war, which is not necessary. Yeah, I don't think we're going to need any allies in this conflict, but I figure we'd pop in here and take a look and see if there's anything we need to be aware of. Because of the problems with the vassals, I mean, really just everybody hates us, so yeah, it might be good to appoint one of these two, but we need a good marshal, so I guess we'll just wait. Yeah, everybody hates us, though. We have an alliance with Mommy, though. Mommy loves us, at least. And unfortunately, guys, we're going to have to end the episode here. I just don't have as much time to record today. So yeah, we're going to end it here. You know, we're playing as a new character, and it's kind of a great place to end it anyways. You know, everybody's me quite sad in the comments, I expect. I'm always sad when a long-time character who we enjoyed playing as and had quite the journey, I feel. And again, we did play them a long time. It was like 30-something years. But yeah, he's a fun character to play as. And we'll just have to see what his son does, what Adam II does in his reign. I'm really interested to see how he does in his education. I'm hoping it's good. We are not being educated, so we should probably find somebody to educate us. I think that would likely be wise. But we don't have a lot of choices here. We have this lowborn woman. She's the best pick for us here. What it might be good to do is to find our most powerful vassal that has good traits. And there might not be anybody. But yeah, like the Duke here. He's our Chancellor. And we could improve his opinion of us. Now, he might also try and kill us, which is always a possibility. He could try and do that. There's also the Duke Arnold, who has that fantastic learning. And he's not bad at... well, I guess his stewardship isn't fantastic. But yeah, that learning would probably make up for it. And then, of course, there's the Duke here. He hates us as well, as expected. But yeah, we could do this. You know, have him educate us. And that would increase his opinion of us by 15. So that would be helpful. I don't know, let me know what you guys think. Do you think we should give ourselves off to, you know, one of our powerful vassals? I think that's kind of realistic, that we would do that. It's a good kind of way of not really forming an alliance per se, but, you know, it's kind of like an alliance. We improve his opinion of us. So, yeah, it's one thing we could do. I don't know what you guys think. Or we could just, you know, educate ourselves, but most likely we would have a much worse educational trait if we did that. So I think it would be better to have somebody educate us. We could also have our mommy educate us, so she wouldn't do very good at that, even with the little boost. Yeah, I don't think that'd be the best way to do it, but at least she wouldn't kill us. She did not wait long, huh? Wow, look at that. She already has a betrothal to a 12-year-old boy. Okay. This might result in, well, no. I guess it wouldn't result in us getting more lands, more than likely. Yeah, it probably wouldn't. But yeah, he's already, this guy looks familiar. Yeah, he's the grandson of a previous king of France. Okay. Is he set to inherit? Yeah, he's actually set to inherit the capital. Well, that's interesting. Yeah, he's set to inherit the capital here. So he's of the former dynasty that used to rule here, of a very famous dynasty here in France. So yeah, I mean, I guess it's not a bad choice, I suppose, but just kind of hurts a little bit that she got married so quick, or betrothed so damn quickly. I mean, I guess it's several years she knows it before she actually has to get married, but man, just kind of feels a little bit cold. So I hope you guys did enjoy today's episode. If you weren't too sad about poor Adam dying, but you know, everybody's time comes, death comes for everybody, guys. So I hope you guys did enjoy the episode, even if it was a little bit sad. I think it'll be fun playing as this new character, although we have no idea what his traits are going to be. So we'll just have to see how that development goes. If you did enjoy it, make sure you leave a like on the video, subscribe to our channel, hit that notification bell, and leave a comment. I do hope to see you guys on the next episode, and thanks for watching.